Hello, surprise. Don't get used to this. It's not going to be a regular thing. But let me get this set up correctly. There we go. Hello. I had lunch with my bestie, and I had gotten the actual real notification that my Paradise Fibers packages were delivered while I was gone. That's when our mail comes, like around noon usually. So I thought it might be fun. I've never done this before, and I don't know if I'll ever do it again. Hello! But I thought I'd unbox or unbag, whatever, live for once. So hi! And I'm going to pick the winners live, and I'm going to spin some if I think I can right away. I don't actually know for sure what's in here. Hello, everybody. There's Kat, one of our lamp workers. We were talking about you on Sunday, Kat, just that you do lamp work beads. Hello. But again, I don't know if I'm going to just regularly do this. It's never been anything I really thought I wanted to do, but hey, here we are. Hello, Susie made it. Gosh, Susie, I feel like I haven't seen you anywhere but on Facebook in a while. Have you been to a live lately? I haven't had that many lives lately. Okay. So, for the people who are going to see this later, I know you guys all know this, but I buy one of these, and then they send me one to open on my channel, and I give away the one that I buy. Susie's at work, so everybody keep it down, okay, so she doesn't get in trouble. And I always give one away. I was off in December. This is, again, for the people who don't know what's going on, who are going to watch this later. And so I didn't give away the November one yet. So whoever wins this gets a November. Oops, I need to move over. Gets the November and the December. Oh, Susie's got AirPods. You can be noisy. Be as noisy as you want. So, bonus this month. But I'm going to open it, and like I said, if I can spin it, I'm just going to spin it. So also for those who don't know, because I know you guys all do, that if you want to win, you have to leave a comment on a video between this one and the next one when they show up. So look at Erin caught alive. Are you not working today, Erin? What's going on? I brought a scissors. Where is it? Luther's on it. Oh, Sarah said just a little excited to see Trish again this week. Hi. Like I said, I had lunch with my bestie, and we laughed until our faces hurt, and now here I am. And Donkey is mad because I wouldn't let him sit up here with me because he kept trying to like climb on me, and I don't. One of my like training things is once you show the behavior that's unacceptable, then you get like, you know, you don't get to continue. Let's put it that way. So he's on the floor and he's a little bit mad, but it's okay. All right, who's ready? Mel said this is a perfect lunch break. What time is it there, Mel? It must be 1:24. It's weird to have me here on Tuesday, isn't it? Yeah, Sharon said you have a minstrel wheel. Wow, yes I do. Oh, Susie saw spoilers. Did you not get yours yet, Susie? Oh, do you not? What you meant for this? Got it. I saw some kind of spoilers too, but I haven't actually seen any pictures. Caitlin's ready. All right, let me get out my cards. Or card. All right. Oh, I can spin one of these right away. Cat likes donkeys. Donkey, the name. Or do you love him? She said we're not allowed pitties in the UK, but love them so much. You know what? Aren't they from the UK? He's really a nice dog. Okay. All right, we're going to talk about this. So, I don't know which one of these is going to be which. There's 2 ounces of something and then 2 4-ounce bundles. Susie said, no, I live in Wyoming. I get my mail super late. But you're a lot closer to them than I am, Susie. That seems weird, doesn't it? But you're probably, are you more like rurally? I think I remember where you are. I don't mean, can I say? That might be weird. Okay, that's all right. We're gonna do these. Carrie said you have great timing. I was just about to work on some homework and now I can avoid it. Yay! Procrastination is my middle name. Okay, so this one's in like a, I don't know, dark silver colored bag. Susie said super weird, but I'm really rural, so she is rural. Okay, that's what I thought this was. And by the way, I dye this stuff for my shop. I did some this morning, but I haven't spun any yet, so I'm really excited. This is the 2 ounces of dyed gray heather blueface luster wool top. Kat says, yeah, they're banned breed as they've decided they're aggressive. People just call them either XL bullies or American bulldogs and still keep them, but the police can seize and destroy them. Wow. Okay, Susie's getting hers today. So this is really soft, and I've been looking forward to spinning some. Like I said, I dye this for my shop. It makes a really cool dyed base. So this is the 2 ounces. Obviously I'm gonna spin this because I've been wanting to. Only thing that makes sense. He's definitely not full pit bull. He has crazy webbed feet. Like, I've never had a dog where they were webbed all the way out to the tip of his toes, but they are super webbed. So he can't be all pit. I don't know what he is, but I don't think he's part poodle. But hey. Okay, so this one is 4 ounces of, I guess it must be the Zwartbles. You guys watched me. I spun this in the breed study, remember? It's a little bit coarser than some, but it still spins up really nicely. And are those like, there's some whiter hairs. It's so interesting how well they show up with the light on them. But I'm pretty sure that's what that is. So, and 4 ounces of that. Carrie said maybe he's part platypus. Well, something funny happened, but I will tell you. And then we got 4 ounces of something else. Oh, Caitlin said every pit she's owned has had webbed paws. Okay, I'm going to tell you what he did this weekend, by the way. Okay, so this is Bergschaff. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. I'm sorry. 4 ounces. Wait, I lost my card already. This is why I can't do it live. It looks very much like Black Welsh Mountain to me. Thank you, Eileen, because I that's what I see when I look at it. It's very similar. 4 ounces of undyed Bergschaff. It may not be right, but I have never spun this. Someone complained that one of their wools had a strong smell. None of these do. So I don't think it's let me smell these. I mean, they smell a little sheepy, but you know, they're wool. None of them are strong. So Erin said, those are pretty. I had to take a break from Paradise. I kind of have access, to a ton of spinning fiber now. Yes. Crystal said probably part lab. We looked up, like, what dogs have webbed feet, and there's a bunch. But we were walking him in the park this weekend, and there's a pond there, and we let him off leash just for a minute to see how he did. He ran right out into the water, and it drops off really quickly, and he went under, like that. And I was standing, like, 6 feet from him, and I was like, okay, in 10 seconds, if his feet aren't, like, on the ground, I'm going in this water. I literally I'm going in this pond. I'm going to go get him. But he turned around and swam right out and didn't even seem upset. So we're hoping he'll swim. But anyway, sorry. That was a lot. Okay. So let's look at what's in the notions bag. Kat said, oh, that white looks fluffy and soft. It's actually, has anyone else ever spun this? It's a little coarser. I'm trying to think what it kind of feels like. Maybe like Cheviot. Crystal said, I'm glad he isn't afraid of water. So are we, because we really want him to be able to swim. Hello, Valerie. Our other dogs will not go in our pool. So, okay. So it says, one Eunice vinyl sheep sticker. You guys have seen Eunice before. She's the Paradise logo. I might use this one because I have a Eunice already that's exactly like that. I only use them if I have an extra, a double. One Breakfast in Paris -tea. Oh, sorry, it's really bright. Is that backwards? No. Is it? I don't know if it's backwards for you guys or not. Eileen said, yes, just got some. Spins nice. Not the softest, but not itchy either. Okay, that's good. Hello, Liddy. Welcome. It's nice to have you here. I will try to remember that your name is Liddy, but I might end up calling you Itsy Bitsy for a while. And then you have to remind me. Eventually it'll click. Okay, one project notebook. I love these little notebooks. They have sent little different notebooks before, and I love them. I use them for all kinds of stuff. So, and it's lined. So I can use it for that, or I can make myself to-do lists that I'm never going to look at, or grocery lists that I'm not going to take to the store. That's kind of what I usually do. And then, hang on, a BFL button pin. Caitlin was going to read a knit on her break. Surprise live, and it sounds better. Okay. Oh, I didn't smell it. Rico, I'm learning. Rico said she didn't smell the sealed tea packet. No, it doesn't smell like any. It smells like paper. I'm going to open it. Because what does breakfast in Paris actually smell like? Beignets? Lavender. That's what I'm smelling. Breakfast in Paris smells like lavender. Apparently. And then here's the little button. Oh, wait. Can you see? I don't know. That's going to be kind of bright. There's a little BFL sheet, and it says Blueface Lester. And last, I haven't been spinning at all either. It's been awful. A sheep stitch marker. This one again, I don't know if you'll be able to see it up close, but look. My hands look ginormous. It's kind of freaky. So I'm going to spin a little. Rico, do you feel better now that I smelled it? I thought I'd just hang out. Randy said it tastes a bit like an Earl Grey. If I remember correctly, I drank mine already. Okay. Wait a minute. Sock Madness warm up already? Do I need to get signed up, Liddy? Okay, are you guys ready? I'm going to spin the BFL. Do I have an orifice hook? Of course not. Didn't I put one in my drawer? Oh, good night, nurse. I'm going to have to thread it through. So what is everybody doing? Eileen said I will grab my Gotland and finish applying my sample. I love it. Rico said I always smell in case they added that feature because I smell the packet. I don't know why I do that. It's weird. I think just because tea, the smell of tea, tells you a lot about what it's going to taste like. Sharon said great spinning. Kat said I haven't spun since the summer. I really need to get the wheel out, but I have about 7 knitting projects on the go, as you do. Yes, as one does. Let's hope that my wheel doesn't squeak, because I have not touched this wheel since before Christmas. I've had a project on it that I'm doing for someone, and it's going slow because I'm struggling a little bit. Oh, that's okay. Not bad, right? Wait a minute. What's going on? Oh, never mind. You guys, seriously. Andy's going back to bed. Have a fun day. Andy, I hope you feel better. Susie's bored at work. I saw you say you're too busy with college. I understand. We understand. I just glad to see ya. Susie said I'm knitting on my weekender sweater. Crystal's washing Coopworth and spinning. Oh gosh, on a nano. Now I've got it too tight, tension wise. Ooh, is it loud? It's just a little squeaky. Rico said no socks for me. I'm obsessed with my loom. Rico, I still haven't seen any pictures of that loom. He said I'm not satisfied with 2 shafts, so I'm trying 4 shaft counterbalance, and I'll do jack shafts direct to treadles. Interesting. Hi, Kat. Crystal said let her chat with us. Poor Wheel. Does it sound okay? All right. Oh, this spins up great. Hello, Jan. Oh, I gotta pick the winner. What am I doing? All right, hang on. Before I spin anymore, we gotta pick the winner. Nicole said hello from Missouri. First time I've been able to catch you live. Welcome, Nicole. I'm about to pick the winner of 2 months of Paradise Fibers. And I should tell you guys, because someone's going to watch this who's never been here before, that I will ship them internationally, like whatever you know, whatever. Let me turn this camera so you guys can see, because I always do that, right? This is going to be really hard to do. Just, that's what I see. Let's see. I already looked, and I had 10 videos. So first we picked the video. Oh, perfect. It's already set up. Number 9. And that would be the live from December 29. So I got to get a link. Oh, Lord. How do I do it? I don't remember. Here. And then we go to random comment picker. This is weird to do live. Okay. All right, ready? Can't remember if it's... There we go. Caitlin, you win. Caitlin wins. Caitlin, is it Coaster? Coastner? Hang on, let me look again. Coaster, that's what I thought. You tell me. Caitlin wins. Alright, I don't know what I'm doing with this though. Okay, I missed stuff then. Eileen said, sorry, did I just call you Jam Jan? That's hard to say. I don't know, Rico. Rico said, how am I more excited about these drawings than the lotto? Your odds are probably better. That's why. Exactly. Carrie and I made a deal when there was that huge jackpot for Mega Millions that if one of us won, we would get each other a personal assistant. Sharon said congrats. Crystal said, anybody have experience with East Frisian? I think I've spun is there a difference between East Frisian and regular Frisian? Jan said, how hard is it to get the hang of spinning? I got a wheel and I'm scared to try it. Well, what are you actually scared of, Jan? Share with us. I feel like it's different for everybody. And it's like one of those things where if you're frustrated, it's always better to walk away and then come back. But anyone can do it. Anyone can do it. Mel said, "Yay, Caitlin, boo to me for never remembering to post a comment." Carrie said, "Jam." Ah. Caitlin Jones said, "Congratulations, that's funny." I hope she watches. Because sometimes people don't watch and they don't claim them, and then I give them to different people who, like, I wait 6 months and I give them to people who seem like they need them, kind of. That's not the right word, but I send them someplace where they seem they'll do some good. Oh, Rico said, "Congratulations, I hope you love it." That's so nice. You guys are so nice. Hello, Cheryl. Jan said, "Well, I don't know." Well, are you afraid you can't do it? Like, are you afraid you'll waste wool? Because I'm telling you, the sheep are growing wool right now. They're growing it at an alarming pace. Jan said, "How are there two Jans?" That never happens to me. My first mother-in-law's name was Jan, so it always makes me think of her. She's lovely, by the way. That wasn't a mean thing. I love her. I still love her. She's not my mother-in-law anymore. Susie said, "My first year I made a lot of dryer balls. It isn't hard. It is just teaching yourself the muscle memory." It is, and it's kind of like learning to drive. Like, you can't learn all the muscle memory in one day for driving and just be able to do things without looking and all that. You just have to be patient, really. It just takes patience and wool. Cynthia said, "Spinning is so relaxing. I've actually fallen asleep." I have not done that, but I've gotten sleepy. Jan Stoll said, "First time I've made it live. Congratulations and welcome." Eileen said, "There is in location. East Friesland, oh yeah, is north of Amsterdam in the province of Noord-Holland under the island of Texel. Friesland is a province in the north further east." Okay. So I've told you guys before that I grew up in a Holland, Michigan, kind of. So that's like full of Dutch immigrants. And there is also a little town near us called Friesland with a V. And it's named after Friesland, in the north of Holland. Hello, Katie. She said, "Hello, so glad I didn't miss it." Jan said, "I think it is. I don't want to waste wool, but you have a good point. They'll grow more." Okay, I heard a great thing for this, and I probably should have said it in a regular video, but whatever. We need to stop looking at our supplies, and when I say need, like, I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I'm not being bossy to you. But if you stop looking at your supplies as something you can use up and have it be gone and then it's just gone, but instead start looking at it as an experience that you're going to take something away from, it might help. And I've been trying to do that a lot because I have that with my own thing. Like the stickers, I don't use them because then I feel like they're gone. But it's kind of silly. And they are growing more. And Jan, you're going to find another little, like, new thing to try and another new thing to try, another new thing to try. So don't stop. Right. Carrie said this is true too. There will come a day when you feel like you need to reduce your stash. So start now. Crystal said, "Oh, I asked a good question then." You did. Oh, Jan Stoll said, "My mother is from Friesland." I'm probably saying it incorrectly with a Dutch accent, but you know. Eileen said, "Lots of Jans," or is it Janen, as you would say in the Netherlands? She was a Janice, she's still with us. And her family is Barveld, so she's Dutch also. But my ex-husband's name was Barmin, so. Valerie said, "Remember to hit the like button." Yeah, if you think about it, go ahead. Hit it. It helps. Hit it. Thank you. Michelle said, I think of my stuff as various types of inventory that has a purpose yet to be fulfilled. That's fun too. Crystal said, spinning and wool are a huge experiment to me. I think I've felt that way a long time. But it's because I don't feel scarcity when it comes to that. I do feel like, you can get it, a lot of it, relatively affordably. And for what you pay, you get hours of fun out of it. So I don't really feel bad about buying it, if that makes sense. Simone said, a local shop wants to carry my hand spun, so I have 20 skeins to spin. Woohoo. Wow, that's awesome. Mel said, thumbs up, people. Katie said, I got into spinning, then I got Angora rabbits. I will say this. It can be a bit of a gateway. Let's be honest. A lot of us get a spindle. And then we're like, oh, I love this. I need a wheel. And then we're like, oh, I sure would like a wheel that's more portable. And we get an electric wheel. You know what I mean? I cannot imagine having 20 skeins to spin, Simone. That is awesome. But that would kind of make me a little anxious. Are you spinning like mad? Eileen said, wow, Simone, would you actually make enough per hour for your hand spinning? Good question. Pricing handmade items is always a topic, right? Oh, I just thought of something, Jan. In February, I don't know what the date will be yet, but I did prep a beginner spinning class, and it will be going onto a part of YouTube. Lee said this is a gateway drug. See? I'm not wrong. Some people don't succumb to it. I mean, it's just like any other type of gateway. Simone said it takes an hour. How do you do it in an hour? Eileen said I went from spindle to more spindles. No wheel, though. Well, more spindles is still kind of a... right? Susie said I got 3 wheels, then I got 2 looms and a carder. I want to buy a matchless now. You guys know that I am guilty of this problem. We know. Crystal said I skipped the wheel and went straight to an electric wheel. Not a bad choice. Kimberly said also finally decided that life is short and uncertain. If I keep saving the good stuff, my kids will inherit it one day and they don't spin, so might as well enjoy it. So true. You might as well enjoy it, and they're probably just going to like put it in an estate sale because they don't spin. Nothing wrong with that. But what are you saving it for? Hi, Fernie. She said, I think you're she. Please correct my pronoun if it's not correct. I, too, am a brand new spinner, and I am also reticent to spin, afraid I'm going to ruin good roving, top, etc. I appreciate all the comments. I feel like that's a super common fear. And another thing you can do if you are worried about that is you can start with commercial yarn to get the feel for things, and it might make you feel more confident to go ahead and try using roving or top or whatever. Carrie said, then we're like, I have so much yarn, I need to take up weaving, and then I need a bigger loom. Exactly. Yeah, you get a loom that you will make scarves, and you're like, this will be fine. I probably won't even weave that much. And then pretty soon you're like, I need a floor loom because I want to weave complicated patterns. It's crazy. Carrie said, yes, Kim, what is life but a series of experiences anyway? Sherry said I would like a Joy 2-wheel or a Lendrum. I had the chance to spin on a Lendrum like a year and a half ago. And it was lovely. It was a Lendrum, right? Yes. Susie said, this is why we're friends. Enablers unite. Susie, partly we're friends because your sense of humor is so much like mine. Your posts on Facebook remind me and make me understand why you watch me, because we have a similar sense of humor. Okay, Fernie, thank you for correcting me or giving me the proper... I just can't tell, when there's not pictures and stuff. Hello, Jen. Eileen said spindles are a bit more affordable to me. Doesn't break the bank. Yes. It's nice for space, too. Rachel said, wanting to learn, but I'm going to take the class to see if I can spin because I have some desensitivity in my hands due to neuropathy. There's a lot of different ways, Rachel, that you can draft. So if you don't find a way right off the bat, don't necessarily give up right away because there are more ways to draft. Michelle said, my son complained once about my inventory, so I opened up the shed and reminded him that his woodworking is in the same category. Only difference is that I keep my stuff organized. Ashley said, I'm in all these rabbit hole comments and I don't... Oh, Cynthia said I have a problem with too much yarn. I now have 3 looms along with my 5 wheels. Is it a problem? No, really. Is it? Jan said I'm listening while I make bread. I'm probably going to stay till 3. So Katie said I just started down the weaving trail. Oh gosh. I'm trying to finish the Christmas dish towels that I warped right before I went to Arizona. Carrie said, Ashley B, I am too, and I love it. Carrie, are you resting this afternoon? Let's see. Kimberly said, January sheep happen. Oh, Jan. To Jan, not January. Can you guys hear Donkey? He's... What are you doing? I don't know. Maybe I'm going to see if I can turn you so you can see him. There he is. What are you doing? What are you... Sorry, guys. I don't know what to tell you. What's the matter? Get your Kong. You're fine. What are you doing? He's loud. Rachel said, weaving and knitting so I don't need another fiber craft, but you never know. Yeah. Okay, Crystal said, okay, your first yarns are considered art yarns. Honesty, cherished stuff. They can knit up fine if that is your goal. Crochet too if that's your flavor. Randy said, I really love my rigid Hello because I had a great first project, but I did some 8-2 cotton towels and it went really bad, so I'm having a hard time getting back to weaving. Randy, you don't want to let that stop you, do you? You're letting that stop you. Ashley said, Carrie, me too. I am really thinking I don't have a craft problem, but more like too much time at work. Yeah. Work really interferes. Cheryl said, I knit with my hand spun. I knit and weave, but I'm thinking I need to like really make some effort to weave up a bunch of hand spun because it just keeps growing. Cynthia said, no real problem. I give it to my neighbor and she returns it as a finished project. That sounds like a good partnership. Cindy, hello Cindy. She said, started weaving, which led to needing a place to put the sewing machine. Now I have a yarn room and a sewing room. That sounds good. Mel said, mine does that when she's trying to get attention. I'm sure he wants attention because he was trying to like climb all over me. That's where we're trying to work on that. When we get home and he's all excited, he jumps on us and we're trying to work on it. So then he doesn't get any attention for a little bit. So when he behaves, he'll be able to sit with me. Hello, Shaylee. Carrie said, yes, I just finished PT and OT and got back to the hotel just in time. Is it exhausting? How are you doing? You're almost done now. Just a couple more days. Kimberly said he's so cute. He is so cute. Susie said work definitely interferes. And you're going to school, Susie. Hey, Kai. Mel said I made the cutest color work hat with my hand spun. Did you post it, Mel? Oh, Kimberly said Mike has a weaving question for the tribe. I gotta tell you guys, I'm gonna be spinning more of this. I love it. It's really pretty too. I don't know if you guys can actually see it. I'm gonna come close. Oh, that's my hand. There we go. It feels really soft, but it doesn't really look like it. Let's see. Cheryl said my spinning is a light fingering weight. It would be something to see in a weaving. Well, so you don't weave, Cheryl, and neither does your neighbor. Okay, Mel said, nope, I will later today. I would like to see it, Mel. Susie said, school is the biggest time killer for me right now. It's amazing how much time it sucks up, isn't it? And then when you work full time too, it's like you don't have time for anything. Rico said, oh, I bought an old treadle sewing machine from a neighbor for $20. It's awesome and it's heavy. Are you going to sew with it, Rico, or are you going to turn it into a spinning wheel? He really said maybe he thinks you're talking to him. He's such a good dog, you guys. We're just working on a few little things. He's still peeing in the house occasionally, too, which is just got to work on it. It's getting better. Carrie said, yep, almost done. It's tiring, but I have a lot of downtime to rest. Good. Kai said I probably shouldn't be watching this because I haven't opened my box yet, but whatever. Well, Kai, you missed the opening, so if you don't go back and watch it from the beginning, you're safe. Carrie asked Susie what she's studying. Eileen said, wow, my Gotland is so much softer as a 2-ply than the single was. That's interesting. I wonder how that is working out. Gotland, I do like Gotland. Kimberly asked, how fine are you spinning it? Pretty fine. Let's see. I'm going to see if I can... Hang on, let me turn the wheel a little bit. It's pretty fine. My hands look like my mom's. And they have dye on them because I was dyeing this morning. So it's pretty fine. Jen said I got to have an amazing home-cooked and mostly grown meal with Kimberly and Michael. Nice! It was the best. Elk tenderloin, green squash, yum. That sounds awesome. It's not really shearing season there yet, is it, Jen? People are just going to start shearing here soon. Susie is working on her master's in accounting. You're a rock star, Susie. Crystal said the disappearing, reappearing is no joke. Wool trick. Emily said to Jen, we loved having you both here. Can't wait to do it again at spring shearing. So fun. Ashley said to Susie, that's great. Did you have previous experience in accounting business or is this a career change? Mel said, does anyone have a reps per inch gauge with the grooves that they like? Mine from Katrinkles just broke. I have one that I like from Hornshaw Woodworks. I don't know if they still have them though. Susie said it's pretty close to her current position, the account masters in accounting. Look at you guys. Oh, so there's been an update too, by the way, with the Hanson. John talked to a guy at work, of course, because, you know, they're all tinkers. And he told him what he thought he should buy to, like, basically upgrade it. So he's going to do it since it's not under warranty anyway. Like, what can it hurt? Cheryl said I will be doing the spin-off challenge of spindle spinning and the make a shawl with the hand spun starts February 1st. That sounds fun. Wow, spindle spinning to make a shawl, right? Wow. Caitlin said, that's awesome, Susie. I remember not having a lot of time when I was doing my master's for forensic psychology. Oh my gosh, Caitlin, do you get to talk to criminals? I don't know why I said it like it was a great thing. I'm sure it's very difficult. Yeah, Susie said, all I want to do right now is weave, knit, or spin. I'm sure when you're super busy with work and school and it feels like you don't have time, then all you want to do is that. And let your brain rest a little. Or do something different, you know what I mean? Oh, Kimberly said that Jen delivered her Christmas gifts from Mike, 3 Gotlands from Northern Washington. That is very fun. Jen said it's not small flock shearing season, just crutching, but commercial shearing starts next month. Okay, so what's crutching? I've heard of it before. Luther's like crowding me. What is it? The The farm that I know that does it in January does it so that when they start lambing, they've already been shorn, but they're a commercial flock. I don't know if they would be considered like it's probably a small commercial flock, you know what I mean? Bye, Randy. She said lunch is over and I have a meeting, but I'm glad I was able to catch a live again. It's nice to see you. He's like smushing me. Is it loud? It is loud, isn't it? Eileen said, who do you do that with, Cheryl? I just finished spinning a sweater's worth of yarn on my drop spindle. Took a few months, though. Carrie said fiber is her crutch. Luther's my crutch. John. He's my other crutch. Cynthia said, I just love watching you spin. That's so nice. Hey, Brenda. Not sure what I'm going to do with 2 ounces only of this, but I guess I can just add to it too if I want to. Diane said, I find the sound soothing. I like the sound. And my dad, when he used to like come in for weekends and stuff, would watch and he would say, oh, I just get like mesmerized. Cheryl said spin-off. Spin-off is where do you like update it and interact with that, Cheryl? Bye, Kai. Kai said, gotta go to sewing class. I don't know if you're gone already, Kai, but I've been watching, John and I were watching your last video where you were spinning on your Nano, and he was a little bit, I don't know, mesmerized. He was fascinated. Okay, Jen said it's clearing the wool from the eyes, udders, and bums, usually for breeding and lambing. Maybe they just crutch, but I think they fully shear at this one in Michigan. She said it's really nice when large flocks can, and it makes shearing them during the season a lot nicer. I bet there's a lot less, stuff to skirt. Crystal said, have fun, Kai. Caitlin said, not in everyday work. I'm only a psychologist part-time. I'm a mechanical engineer full-time. How do you do all that? Firebrick in the middle of career change. Got it. Cheryl said, I can spin a pound in about 3 weeks. Wow. Sharon said, do you find treadling easy? I do, but there are people with problems with mobility and that don't. But I've never had a problem. I'm just lucky, though. Cheryl said they're on Ravelry. So there must be a board, Cheryl, like a group. Crystal said, tell John it's an RC car motor. I will tell him that. He took it apart. He took the wheel apart because he wanted to see if there was anything like any fiber stuck in there that was making resistance and making it overheat. So he has had a really close look at the motor and also the PTC board. So he thinks he has everything like in a cart on Amazon to replace it. We're going to see. What can it hurt now, right? I'm going to have to pay either way. Valerie said, I missed the beginning of the live. Did you have a plan for spinning the other 2? I don't. She said, I'm asking if you're going to mix them with anything or spin them as they are into a 2-ply. I don't know yet of the other 2. I will not spin them and ply them with each other, like together, the 2 together. Here, let me hold them up. I will not do that just because, wrong way. I am not a high contrast barber pole lover. So, but I don't know yet, but I might spin them with each other. I've never spun the Bergschaft before, so I'm going to want to try at least a little bit of that on its own to see what it comes out like. Kai said, I'll tell him that I appreciate him so much for watching my videos. He's fascinated. And he is like, when our kids were younger, he always led Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts, and we went to all the dance stuff. So he always, like, when it's a kid like you and you're like so into the fiber, he wants to, you know, support and encourage and all that because it's so cool. Cynthia said, I spend 4 ounces in an hour. I cannot do, that's amazing. You're welcome. Crystal said, Troll wants to make my Nano go faster. Scary thing is, Troll has the motor to do it. I do worry about the motors. Like, will they be powerful enough? Valerie said, I meant separately. Oh, okay. I meant separately as 2-ply, but wondered if mixing them with something softer. It will soften them up some, but there is only so much you can do. They don't change. It's just sort of like you dilute them, if that makes sense. So usually for me, I would say try to find a project instead that is more suitable to the way that they are. But I'm going to have to research the Berghoff because I have a suspicion that it might be kind of hard to felt, which would make it great for socks. So maybe I'll have to test it. I think I will. Do a little test. Eileen said Black Welsh Mountain wool is one of my favorite wools. I keep ordering more. What do you use it for, Eileen? Because I have only spun it twice, I think. The first time I got a raw fleece and washed and prepped it, and the first time it was so coarse, it was like, I don't know, saddle blanket type. It was very, very coarse. The second time it wasn't anywhere near as coarse. So what do you do with it? When you spin, do you just use it for all garments? Mel said Team Kai. Liddy said, I read or heard somewhere that it depends on the breed when they shear. When they use her inside, when they get their lambs, it gets to warm if they're not sheared. Yeah. Oh, I've not heard that. Others get their lambs later. Okay. And get sheared later in the year. I don't know, Valerie, if you'd call me an expert, but I mean, I guess if you've spun like 19 years this year. No, that's not right. No, I started in 2007. So 16 years. Kimberly said it took me 5 months to spin the 4-ounce shipwreck bat. You're busy. Listen to that. Shh, it's okay. Mel said, speaking of socks, the hand-spun socks I made for my kid were a huge hit. That's awesome. Oh, okay, bye. Crystal said this Coopworth is coarse. It can be. No. That's so sweet. You guys are the best. Cynthia said, I've used Black Welsh for rug hooking. Valerie said, I call you my go-to person. Eileen said, I have done... Hey. Shh. No. We don't need to bark. No one's here. No one's here. It's just me. Stop. It's okay. It's just us. Okay. All right. It's after 3. I think I'm going to go because we're having pizza tonight and I need to start the dough so it can rise. And also certain people are getting awfully excited. Thanks for joining me, you guys. I don't know if I'm going to make this regular, but it's pretty fun. Oh, good. Someone else has barky barks. He's definitely starting a lot more ruckus. If I thought Luther didn't think anyone should be able to drive by, he really thinks it. Our neighbors are not allowed to use their driveway. Have a good day, you guys. I'm pushing the video from today out because this was showing up. So it'll be here eventually. And I think this weekend there will be a dyeing video, but it'll just be a bonus. Oh, Fernie, I'm so glad. Thanks. All right, you guys have a good week, but I'll see you in other places, right? Post your dough recipe. I will. But can I post it on Facebook, Jan? Are you in the group? I use Tyler Florence's pizza dough recipe, so you can Google it too if you'd rather. He still thinks someone's outside, but no one is. I'll post it in the Facebook group. Have a great week, guys. I love you. Bye.